Welcome to Always Analog, where we celebrate the beauty of analog technology in the digital world. Today we're going to look at some pencils, and these are some fairly inexpensive pencils from the HEMA, HEMA. Those of you in Europe, please, I keep forgetting the correct pronunciation of this, or if it's actually a word or initials that stand for something, but picked these up at the HEMA store in Paris on my last trip there, and they were completely inexpensive pencils. Want to say this box of 12 was somewhere in the neighborhood of maybe €2 or €3. So anyways, thought I would try them. The box is pretty straightforward. 12 HB pencils. Here's what they, I guess, are going to look like. I have not opened this. On the back, we have a little bit more information. They have the FSC sustainability, responsible source seal. Made in China. Looks like HEMA is headquartered in Amsterdam. I don't know how many stores they have in Paris, but they definitely had one that I passed and went in, and they bought all kinds of stuff in there, besides pencils. But let's get this package open here. I'm going to open it on this side so we can, again, these are made in China. I always like to do a little top down here and get a sense of how they're put together in terms of the core. Definitely, that is definitely not cedar. Not that I was expecting it. We've got a couple of them that are a little funky and off-center, but I would say the vast majority of these pencils are fairly centered. Yeah, I mean, there might be two that are off-kilter a little bit. So let's take a look. They are pre-sharpened. What I liked about them, at least from the picture on the outside of the box, I just loved the simple style. Completely white pencil, no eraser, no cap, nothing, just a cut end, pre-sharpened, as you can see, pencil. Doesn't get much simpler than that. The corners are sharpish, not uncomfortable, but they are more pronounced than some what we might consider semi-hex pencils. But yeah, I just thought it was a nice looking simple pencil. How they write, we're going to find out. Let's see. Let me come into focus here, and we can just move right to the paper. Okay. You know what? It's okay. I have used a lot of cheap European pencils, although these are only marketed in Europe. This is really a Chinese-made pencil, but I've used a lot of them. Many much worse than this. A little bit of a smudge drag there. Let me come in. Let's try this for erasability. Oh, here's a couple other erasers that I picked up in Paris, so let's just use them. Okay. Well, the erasability it's not knocking my socks off, but it's a C. I could be convinced to give it a C+, but no more than that. Let me put a quick point on it. Player retention has not been bad, but Okay. There it is. All right. Well, you know, for a couple of euros, I think it's not bad. I will probably use a lot of other pencils before I would use these, but they were fun to try. I think they're nice looking. Something about just a plain white pencil like this I find to be just nice. So I'll give it that. And again, it's not a terrible writing pencil. I really don't think it writes any worse than most, you know, pencils that you would get in a discount store here in the US. So, but anyways, it was fun to try. And I appreciate you watching. Please subscribe, share, and like if you want to. And I do appreciate your time watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you again soon here on Always Analog.